Episode 12?
Episode 12. So if everything's all set, let's fucking open this, dude. I'm so thirsty. Oh, I just dropped an F-bomb in the first 30 seconds. So now we're demonetized.
We'll bleep it out. There we go.
We're gonna have to bleep it.
We're gonna be family friendly around here now.
Blood orange cider. So good.
You know what though? It gives me a little bit of indigestion if I drink like more than one. It's like a one and done situation.
You're right. The cider has fucked my stomach up too.
I think it's this one specifically. Like I feel like I'm fine with the berry cider. I don't know.
I think I tried 2 of these and I either threw up or was like about to.
Oh, jeez. One and done. That's what I always say.
And it wasn't like I was fucked up. It just
I said it one time. Do you know that reference?
Fuck, yes.
From like, Zombieland.
Zombieland.
Yeah, there you go. One and done. That's what I always say. I said it once. I think he's talking about like sleeping with people, but like it's what, Columbus? And he's really awkward and he's trying to impress Tallahassee or the girls
he's
probably.
A shy guy.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. I definitely get around a lot. Ton.
Okay, I forgot my prop. Entertain the people. We're good. We're back.
Panic. So today is a special day. It is Star Trek Day. As you can see from all of our merch. We're celebrating Doctor Who in the house. Okay, it's May the 4th be with you. And then tomorrow, you know what tomorrow is?
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. What, are we doing anything for Cinco de Mayo?
Dude, I'm off tomorrow.
I'm working tomorrow.
Well, you work at a bar.
I do work at a bar, so
I can come through.
We're gonna make a little video of us doing Cinco de Mayo stuff. I wanted to mention though, I told Jay, a lot of people don't know where Cinco de Mayo comes from. So like if you had to guess, and maybe you know, where do you think Cinco de Mayo?
It's Mexican independence?
Sort of. It is definitely
they had a
from
revolution.
Mexico. There was a Mexican revolution, but it actually
they had muskets and swords. Cool shit.
I thought
cannons. It was probably gnarly.
That was really anticlimactic. Like that was such a buildup.
In my mind, I was like, we're gonna soundbite this. That's it.
So Cinco de Mayo comes from when France invaded Mexico. Hence why we have mariachi bands. Mariachi music is actually a fusion of French and Mexican culture. So Napoleon III, as in like there was Napoleon Bonaparte, the third, he was like his grandson, I think, went over to Mexico with the British and the Spanish and were like, you owe us money. But then showed up with like a whole armada. So Spain and England was like, I don't think we're just asking for money. This feels like you guys are like invading. So we're going to dip and go back to Europe. And then he launched a whole invasion of Mexico during the American Civil War. So America had made the Monroe Doctrine, in which it was like, we're going to protect all of the Americas. Stay back, you dang colonizers, even though we were colonizing.
Dude, I feel like I'm in 11th grade right now.
So
Magna Carta.
America was busy fighting our war, and we couldn't go help Mexico against this invasion. So Mexico almost gets completely conquered. I'm talking like 90% of the country. They're almost up to the border of the United States being conquered. And it is Cinco de Mayo in which they are finally able to turn the tide of the war. It wasn't even the end of the war, which is so interesting.
Mexico.
It just refers to towards the end. It's like sort of like that turning point. So it's not like revolution. You'd think it would be though.
Side note, I have a very important question.
You
just hit me. You just
a lot of history.
Stirred something up within me.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Goonies?
I have. It's been a long time though.
Okay.
What is this in reference to now? I want to know. Where'd your brain go?
They find a Spanish armada, a Spanish
the treasure
pirate ship
in
fucking Oregon.
Is
that real? They get all the way over
I
there?
doubt that's real, but that leads me into
They
Oak
did
Island.
go to California.
Have you seen
There's
the Oak
missions.
Island show at all?
Who?
The Oak Island show.
Oak Island.
Before we jump, one last thing. So America, we end the Civil War, and as soon as we're done, we deploy the Union troops down to Mexico to help push out the French. And I'm like, poor guys. They spent 4 years fighting the Confederates. And then they're like, okay, so I know you're basically done and you want to go home, but real quick, go fight some French.
Military men, dude. They were probably down.
I think a lot of them got drafted. I don't know if they wanted to, but they were there.
Sure.
Oak Island, though. You've never seen the show The Curse of Oak Island?
Sounds familiar now.
Okay, so...
But no, I haven't seen it, but I've
Oak
seen it
Island is this
fucking
weird
streaming.
island in Newfoundland, which is in Canada, in which they keep finding weird treasure and stuff that seems like it's related to like the Knights Templar.
Okay.
They've also found, or they suspect, that there might be treasure from the American Revolution. Maybe like some of the loyalists fled up to Canada and brought a bunch of treasure with them. Trying to think, some pirates. They think there's a couple different pirates that probably buried their treasure there.
Aye.
So basically, it's a bunch of
Pirates.
treasure hunters, but they come across all kinds of really cool, interesting history, like the Christian Brotherhood, which is what happened after the Templars. The Templars got disbanded because they were being hunted, and they're finding like remnants of their stuff. So they're pretty sure that the Templars and maybe other Europeans, this Christian Brotherhood, came over to the Americas before Columbus. So we know the Vikings did, but now it's like, oh, not only did the Vikings, but we think maybe the Templar Christian Brotherhood, maybe some pirates came over here before Columbus did.
Okay, another side history note you just stirred within me. Random questions interjected by Jay today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Jay. Wait, we got to raise a hand.
Mr. Zaffer?
Yeah, yes, Jay.
When I was in 6th grade, they set me loose on the internet, and they were like, okay, we're going to write a report about, I think it was an explorer, so you got to pick one. It was like Magellan.
Oh, okay. Like people like that?
Columbus. People picked all the cool, obvious ones. I was like, no, dude, I'm looking in the cut for some cool guy. In my internet travels at 12 years old, I found Leif Erikson.
Oh.
And
so you know exactly what I was talking about.
Typed up this whole report about how he discovered America before everybody and shit, and how he like killed a guy when he was 12.
That out again.
No, I think it's the first 30. What, the F-bomb?
You're good within the first 30 seconds?
It's if you cuss, if you say a F-bomb or whatever restricted words in the first 30 seconds of the video, it'll demonetize it. But after that, you're allowed to say ass and shit and bit. And
Can you say them in a row like that, though? Maybe the algorithm's like, that's too much all at once.
Fucking shit ass bitch.
So anyway,
like,
you did your report.
Oh, and my teacher was skeptical.
Really?
Yeah. She was like, I don't remember exactly, but I remember being like bummed, like,
oh, she was one of those Columbus discovered America.
Yeah, and then throughout my life, I'd keep hearing about Leif Erikson was there first. I was like,
that's
I knew
crazy.
it. The internet did not
long titted, no nipple ass
lead me
bitch. Don't know 1 + 1 = 2 ass bitch.
She was like a 6'2" blonde lady. No bullshit.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. We've literally found archaeological remains. So you were right. If you were wondering, we know the Vikings were in the Americas. That's not even debated anymore.
Wish I knew her name.
Call her out.
Mrs. Frizzle.
Don't.
No, I just regretted it instantly.
Star Wars. You wanted to talk about our favorite Star Wars movie. So Jay borrowed a shirt. This would be my favorite Star Wars movie, The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, well, there we go. Yours is Empire?
Empire Strikes Back, for sure.
What's on your shirt?
It's like a comic, I think.
It looks like a comic book. Still only 35 cents. Aris, that's cheap for you.
Yeah, man. I'm on a special deal right now. Buy one, get one free.
Okay.
Give me some of that.
My favorite Star Wars. Wait. Do we have two?
You can have a favorite show, favorite movie,
Do you
favorite.
have a second one? Because there's like, let's go. Your favorite.
I can
out of
just
all the
rank a
trilogy?
couple of them. I'm not gonna like say like all of them from top to bottom, but I would say Empire Strikes Back's my number one.
Out of all the trilogies. But then I was gonna say
out of all of them.
outside of the trilogy.
And then I think my second favorite would probably be Revenge of the Sith.
Okay,
It's so dark.
that's my
Such a good
favorite one.
Oh, okay.
Revenge of the Sith.
So what would
is
be
my
your second
favorite
one, then?
one. Second of all the trilogies. I feel like people are gonna hate me and rip me
I'll
apart.
say the Solo movie. He's gonna say the Solo movie.
No, I really like Phantom Menace.
Really?
I was a
I
child.
don't hate it. No, I don't hate it. And that was part of my childhood memory. I remember I have a plate. I literally have a plate with the little speed racer on it.
Yeah, like Darth Maul toys, Pod Racer.
Oh, Darth Maul was
Dude,
sick.
there was a video game.
I played
I was
it
a
on
child.
the
I didn't
original
know any better.
PlayStation. Yeah. No, I didn't hate the movie. I never understood when everyone was like, yeah, when you're going to do your little watch party, we're skipping the Phantom Menace. And I'm like, but why?
I was like, how dare you? It's not that bad.
It's canon. It's part of the story.
Jar Jar is kind of cringe. It's not like the end of the world.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
I was like, man, don't you? Yeah, I like it.
It's nowhere near my top of my list, but it's not bad.
No, so I put that. Okay, let's put Mando. I'll put Mandalorian at number 2.
Okay.
Possibly 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's up there with Revenge, and then I like number 1.
You like the new Boba Fett show?
I haven't even seen it.
You haven't seen it at all? So
Like
it is weird because it's sort of like Mandalorian season 3. They literally have Mando.
Oh, was that you telling me? You're like,
very
you can't even watch it until you
extensively.
watch Boba because it
Yeah.
has.
You got to watch Boba
It
Fett
explains
season 1
how
before.
Grogu got back with,
Mm-hmm.
which I may
Mhm.
have seen clips of on the internet.
Uh,
I've spoiled it.
no, it
for
explains a
myself.
lot of stuff. Like if you don't watch Boba Fett, you're like, wait, did I just forget stuff from season 2? I'm confused. What's happening
Right.
in Mandalorian now? So definitely, yeah. You
So
for whatever
I don't
reason,
really like that approach. How they're like
it's a little. It was actually a little
really
too
nudging you
Mandalorian.
to go watch Boba Fett.
No, for sure, it was too Mandalorian driven, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like Mando, so that's great. But literally, like there was entire episodes where it was him. There wasn't even Boba Fett. It was just him. And I'm like,
Save it for the show.
why?
For Mando.
Yeah, why are you doing that? At that
I think
point,
Boba deserves his own stuff.
it'd be like if they're trying to make this new Ahsoka show, and all of a sudden you have Boba Fett just take up an entire episode. It wouldn't make sense.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
I am excited for that.
I'm excited. I hope that's on my new favorites.
Although I don't like her so far. Live action Ahsoka has not been my favorite. Because I'm like, let Mando
Rosario Dawson?
go talk to Grogu. He just wants to give him this little armor, and he wants to say hi to him and let him know I'm here and I love you.
Oh, wait,
And she wouldn't let him.
did you finish season 3?
Of Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck?
You haven't watched it yet, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
did, but you
finished
didn't
it.
watch Boba Fett? Oh no, Jay, come on.
Dude, I couldn't.
What is up with that?
I just didn't get into Boba Fett yet.
Wait, let me think. I don't think I watched the most recent episode, but I am otherwise caught
Of Mando?
up on Mandalorian. Yes.
Oh.
I didn't watch the last episode, but I am more or less caught
Shit
up.
hits the
So,
fan.
like, I know.
So you know Moff Gideon came back and he took Mando.
Yeah.
Bro-
And like I know that there's this whole story that's kind of going on
Oh, they are.
with
They get Grogu,
Bo-Katan
too. They got 'em
Kryze,
both.
because Bo-Katan Kryze is like one of the
Dude, she's a boss ass
one of them
bitch. Out. Night's Watch.
the Night Watch. Yeah.
Night Watch. She's a baddie. She comes in, earns everybody's respect, and is like, fucking, we're Mandos.
Oh, and I always like
Helmet,
Bo-Katan
no
Kryze,
helmet,
'cause
we're good.
Bo-Katan was in Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Right. She was like
Yeah,
a pretty
she's
big
pretty cool in that
character,
one.
right?
Yeah, at least near the end. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty sick. The whole season, this whole third season, I was
Mhm.
like,
Well, I need to watch
Yes.
the last episode.
it was fulfilling. It was very
No
fulfilling.
spoilers.
Now I kind of want to go back and watch season 2. It's a little fuzzy,
What's your opinion on
but I need to watch both.
Rogue One?
Love
Do
it.
you like Rogue One?
Love it.
Because a lot of people don't like it, and I thought it was pretty good. I would actually argue that's one of my top ones.
So I was talking with somebody recently, I think, about Star Wars.
Mhm.
And they said that Andor was kind of
I haven't even watched it.
anticlimactic because you already know the guy's going to die in Rogue One. So they should have done a different story or something.
I see.
I haven't got into Andor yet. I've heard it's good and I've heard it's boring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay.
I see.
But Rogue One, I thought, was very well done.
You know what? I wasn't. No,
Better than the Solo
I'm moving
movie.
the mic, and I'm gonna have to yell at myself later because I'm the one moving it. But I actually have a reaction video in mind now.
So, yeah, I've been working at a fancy seafood restaurant.
Oh yes, I was gonna say, give us some life updates.
We'll do life update.
Do you like being a server?
It's kind of cool.
I didn't like it.
Overall, I don't like it, I guess, but I like it for now. You could make the money. It's very independent. I just do my own thing all night. Customers have been pretty cool. As long as you're funny and got charisma and you're just apologetic, they'll tip you like $30 or $40. And I work at a seafood place where like they order crab leg for like $90. Their tab is like $300. Cha-ching. But it's also kind of weird and it sucks. And it's dirty, stinks, hot. Smells like hot fried shrimp all fucking night, which is kind of bomb. But
I'm not seeing it on here, so maybe we'll have to react to it next time. I came across it on social media. I would assume it's on here, but it was like these like Star Wars scary shorts, like little horror.
Oh,
it was the one that I watched was pretty good.
I'm in for it.
We'll do it next time.
We'll put a pin in it
because I don't know. I see this one, but it's like 34 minutes, and I'm
okay.
Like,
let's. You ready to move on?
Right. Yeah. Did
let's
you want to look
come
at
up,
the
let's
basketball
first?
Met Gala
Yeah. Well, okay. So we're gonna come up with some stakes, some high stakes betting right now. We're gonna bet each other on. We can do multiple bets if you want. My initial thought was let's just bet on who's gonna win the NBA Finals.
Bro, this is it. I think this is it. Hold on. I think this is it.
Oh, back to Star Wars.
Yes, this is it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay.
Wait, is it at the beginning? 31 seconds so we can overlay.
Let me actually go ahead.
105.
We're actually going to go to about 2 minutes in. This is about where I started watching it on social media. So just before 2 minutes
I
in.
might have seen this. Oh, EWOK Hunt? EWOK Hunt. Star Wars Horror Story.
So I think they're on Andor.
This is awesome.
It looks so professional.
I want a movie like this.
Right?
Stormtrooper movie?
Like the Ewoks are like coming for him.
Let's write a Stormtrooper movie.
You're trying to get us killed. Shine. If I can hear you, the forest can too.
The forest.
Can't you feel it? Worlds like these, they fight back.
You mean the Ewoks, sir?
The moon is self. It's angry.
Oh shit.
What the?
There's a person up there.
Oh!
My man's out. I almost want to like turn up the lights. Like
I know. I'm like, dude, we didn't get popcorn.
Hey! Steady yourself. Slow your breathing.
Homie's freaking out.
dude, I would be too low.
I would be
Clear
crying
for now.
in the dark
Bunch of little
forest.
forest creatures
So it's
coming
nothing
after
like
me
the
like that.
simulations. Nothing is like the simulations.
So I guess they got abandoned.
Fuck the simulation.
I guess they got abandoned after
This is your
everyone
first
left.
deployment.
Like the Empire Lost on Endor.
Yeah, I think they're just there.
Emperor or no emperor. You're a soldier.
Oh, fuck.
Well, get out of here, or may our bones rot under the core.
You're right, dude.
Is that a walker?
No.
Could be rebels.
It could be something else.
How much further?
To what?
To the EVAC.
Right. The evac.
Dude, I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Emergency code 0. You think there's a down tie nearby?
This is actually really good.
Might be a trap.
Might be.
We can
Might
do
be
this.
our way out.
We definitely
But
could
what if it's
Let's do
rebels?
this.
What if it's not?
make our own little
Stay here.
Star Wars short films.
That's an order.
I'm like, we're splitting up? Do we have to?
Fuck no.
You never split up, man.
Not when there's only two.
Oh,
if you had like
Lord.
6, but even then, you're the last 6 on Endor, possibly. No, you won't split up.
Oh, and of course, the
Sir?
mic goes on.
Dude,
Oh, God.
is that Red Ice?
Laugh. That is such a good laugh.
Or like bugs or something?
Vicious attack bugs, I guess. Like ate through his armor.
This is Grand Admiral Sloan of the Star Destroyer Vigilance. All lunar side evacs have been compromised. Their sacrifice to our Emperor will not be forgotten.
It's been you're fucked. You're on your own.
Lay down your weapon.
That's not bad.
That was sick. I'd watch a whole movie of that. Can you imagine if the beginning was them like in the cockpit or whatever, like doing shit. Sequence of events goes down quickly and then boom.
Oh, I know.
Most of the movie is just them in the forest,
Yeah.
hiking around, losing one dude, losing another dude.
I know. That's
then
so,
it's just the two
I
of
just
them.
love that someone was like, "Let's make a Star Wars horror film." Like,
That's awesome.
I keep hearing from a lot of people, it's actually really easy to make a horror film. Like for
Yeah.
48-hour film projects. Like I was talking about it with one of our friends, Austin, today.
Mhm.
He was talking about like a horror film is actually a really easy thing to do on a low budget.
Yeah.
So
Did
we're
that in
gonna
college.
screen record this and get into it if you're ready.
By the way, there is a horror. I am technically in a horror film on YouTube, but I will never tell anybody.
Okay, so what are we looking at?
Okay, so
Don't look yet. Don't
we've
look
been
yet.
coming up with. We need to come up with some sort of stake to bet each other
Okay,
on who's going to win the NBA Finals
Lakers.
or game.
I
by
really
game.
have no idea who's playing.
No, I was going to pick
No,
Lakers.
fuck you. I'm picking the Lakers.
That's my team.
Back the fuck off. Pick a different team.
Warriors. Fine.
Okay. We could pick the
Fine,
same team.
because
There's just
those
no
are my
betting
Cali
against each other.
teams: Lakers, Warriors.
Well, sorry,
And
man.
Fuck.
So how do
Lakers are
are
going
we
to
reading this right now?
choke.
Who is winning? How do I know who's winning? Or do we just? Oh, we're not there yet. We're
Okay, so
in the
we have-
semifinals. We're not in the.
No, yeah, we're still in the playoffs. We're looking at a bracket right now. We have Minnesota, Miami.
Well, shit. LA's not
No.
even on there, man. Oh no, there's the Lakers. I see them now. Okay.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
So we have Lakers and Golden State. They're tied at 1-1.
Denver and Phoenix.
Denver, Phoenix. Was it 2-0?
Yeah.
to Denver.
Philadelphia, Boston, and that's 1-1. Miami and New York 1-1.
Okay, so those are our 8 teams.
Yeah,
You want to go with Lakers?
I do. That's what I'm going for. Are we going to check back in on this as
I'm
we
trying
get closer?
to
Is that what we're
stir
thinking?
any existing NBA knowledge I have. So that's the thing, is we're both blindly going into this. We have not been watching basketball at all.
I watched the Celtics just because I happened to be
Right.
there when it
I
was
saw
on.
some at work too.
And I was like, the Celtics, right? And everyone's like, the Celtics? And I was like, I don't even know how to pronounce it, apparently. I don't know what the word Celt is. That Celtic was a thing, but apparently it's Celtics.
Okay, so this is perfect. Let's not bet on the finals yet. Let's just bet on the Lakers and Golden State Warriors series. So they're going to play, they could play up to 7 games, or if one of them gets to 4 first, then obviously they win. So you go Lakers, I'll go with Golden State.
Okay.
The loser is going to do what, Aris? On the podcast.
Oh, I don't know. This is such
something funny and stupid on the podcast.
Well, maybe we could have the audience give us something to do.
Oh, you guys, comment down below.
Anyway, we technically reacted to this video before,
But we haven't posted it.
You didn't post it.
Okay.
So I don't know if you were planning on posting it. I was like, this would be a good time to finally react to
Yeah,
it.
fuck that whole last segment. We're going to do this. I've forgotten the main gist of this anyway.
So it's the Grapist.
Okay, the Grapist. We're reacting to this. 3, 2, 1, go.
You kids look like you could use a delicious fruity beverage.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it like Fruit of the Loom? No.
The new soda from Johnson and Hedges. Open wide, kids.
It's an ad for something though.
Right you in the mouth.
Like he's pitching it.
He's gonna grape them.
He's going to what them in the mouth?
He's gonna grape them.
He's going to grape them.
Yeah, in the mouth.
Right.
Sure. There's more.
No, I'm sorry. All right, well, I'm not sure that I'm comfortable with the catchphrase, I'm gonna grape you in the mouth for our new mascot.
Yeah,
I mean...
We're just not sure about that one. Yeah, we might want to workshop it a touch.
Really? Why? That's his thing. He grapes people. He grapes people in the mouth.
We're just not exactly sure that that
He sneaks into little kids' rooms in the middle of the night, and he grapes them in the mouth.
Brother.
Okay, see, because I think that the reason that I'm a little hesitant is because to me, it sounds like he's saying, he's going to them.
What? Oh. Oh. No. No. What? Oh.
I'm sorry.
Sir, get your mind out of the gutter. He's a grape. How is a grape gonna... A kid? What are you talking about?
But it sounds like
It's a grape commercial, sir.
I love it. He, like, grapes the kids. Okay, I mean, if I'm the minority here...
What does that mean?
Keep going.
It's soda, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a...
Okay, keep going.
Grape soda.
Okay,
What? Why'd you stop it?
I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and grape you.
What?
I'm going to you. No, that's what it sounds like he's saying. I love it. Really?
Are you back
You might
on this
have to cut
thing
out.
again?
Might have
Why
to cut out
is he
the
gonna
R
tie
word.
them to a radiator?
That's how he grapes people. That's what he does.
No!
He's the grapist.
The Grapist? That's his name? The Grapist. Classic. This is obviously a scenario.
What?
Oh my God.
Why are you trying to twist a children's soda commercial into your weird, sick, sort of twisted, pervy...
Why were they running? Why was that child screaming mom?
Well, that kid is a horrible actor, and the next time we shoot the commercial, we're going to use somebody else, because the thing is...
These kids were obviously horrified.
Not that girl. Look, she's totally asking for it.
What?
Look at her. She's begging to get graped.
Will you listen to yourself?
Look what she's wearing.
Look what she's wearing?
It's purple.
Oh. Okay. No! Grape those kids! I love it!
Look, do you guys want the commercial or not?
Yes, we want the commercial. Of course we want the commercial.
We want it. Here's the paperwork.
I just have some serious reservations about this whole thing. Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Buy some today and get a free grape whistle.
A grape whistle? Really?
Okay, when I finish graping you, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna grape your mother and your father, and then I'm gonna take your whole family down to the basement and grape you all for decades and decades.
See, I think this is too much. I think it's too much. Shh.
Yeah, I think it's too much. You can't go graping. So there's that. That was. You know what I like about that is the time period and like the video quality. It's so like
so bad.
Early YouTube. It was like what?
Early 2000s. I feel
2008 or 10 or something.
Yeah, man.
That's funny. 2006 maybe.
Good times. Good times. What a time to be alive, honestly.
Man, what a time.
That's like when I was first discovering YouTube, I feel like. That was so early on.
Me too. And the things that people at school would recommend to me.
Just stuff like that.
Go look up on YouTube with shit like that.
Go look up the Grapist.
It was Smosh.com. Dude, I had these friends in 6th grade. We were obsessed with Smosh. This skit video called Boxman. Never heard of Smosh?
Well, let's put it on. I'm like, I don't know what
this
is.
God. I really hope it's not going to fuck up our copyright, but we need to watch the Boxman.
Put it on there. The Boxman. Yeah, I don't know. Go on YouTube or wherever we find it then. Is this it? I click the whole thing. Right here. Right there. So that way it takes you to the actual video.
Wow, this is crazy.
We're going to get an ad first.
Fuck you, ad.
Hey. Or don't work at all.
Smosh. Yeah, it was Anthony Padilla, which I wanted to show you Anthony Padilla's page right now. Shout out Anthony Padilla. He does the best interviews. He has a great channel.
Dude,
great
this, like,
editing.
Whole video doesn't want to load.
But he's like a YouTube OG as far as, I don't know, skit, prank.
Okay, well, let's just watch it on here then. I don't know why it's not wanting to load.
Shut up!
Dude, you don't know how many times I used to know this word for word.
Yeah, I don't know this.
And let me tell you how this all came to be. Ian Hickok.
So it's like a music video.
Yeah, music video. But there's,
so let me tell you,
there's like these kids on YouTube.
I'm doing this here rap for your safety. So all you kids, don't mess up like me and be disowned by your family. So check it, this is how it all began. I was chilling, eating some raisin bread. I decided it was time to get a tan. So I grabbed my scissors and then I ran. I forgot my house is 2 stories tall. I missed the first step and began to fall. What happened next? I could not recall. I was impaled by the scissors and that's not all. I thought I could get some help on the street. I got run over by a fucking G. The rest of this mess I will not repeat. To help keep your lunch, I've been discreet.
He's the Boxman. He's the Boxman.
This was the thing.
It was the shit. I swear to God. In middle school, everybody loved this. We would sing it at school.
I woke up in a strange location. Some dirty bum had an explanation. Apparently he had no education. He turned my body into an abomination. He said he found me on the road nearly dead. It was necessary to fix my torso and my head. He had no human parts, so he used the box instead. The news was so overwhelming that I fled.
No boxes. I'd really be discriminating against boxes.
Alright, well, you can pause it. I think you get the idea.
I'm gonna go towards the end. Where do we end up? Oh, he's happy. Something happened. Now he's happy.
Dude, there's a saga to this. There's like Boxman 2 and 3, where he meets a girl box in the next one.
Oh, jeez. Huh.
When I was 12 years old, this was the thing. I can't even remember what else. It was
the peak of media and content.
There was this other thing about badger mushroom. It was the stupidest fucking thing.
Did you ever watch Fred?
Yes.
Oh god. Yeah.
Stupid.
Like fucking high pitched voice. It was
Oh
so
my
annoying.
God.
And then they made the Fred movie, and I was like, how did he get enough?
I didn't
clout
watch the movie, but I
to get
knew
a
of
movie.
Fred.
Yeah, I went back and I rewatched a video like it just felt like a year or two ago, and I was like, God, why did anyone watch this? Like his voice is so high pitched, it's obnoxious.
That 2006 internet breakout thing was a weird time.
No,
Facebook was new.
Well, Facebook versus MySpace.
Facebook
And
versus
then
MySpace.
Friggin' MySpace lost that one.
Oh yeah. So many apps came and gone.
No.
Vine.
Oh, Vine, yeah.
A weird time. And you know, I didn't care for it, any of it, until like 2015. I was like, okay, I should have social media.
I got another one. You probably know this one, but I'm gonna throw it on.
I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas. No. I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Murder.
Wait,
Judas.
You ever see this?
No. I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas. No. I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Murder.
You've never seen
Judas.
that one? Oh, dude, that one is so good.
Oh, it's a good. Is that a Vine? It's 6 seconds.
It's a Vine.
Dang.
And then everyone was figuring out how to like hack Vine, and they were like doing like 10-second, 12-second ones. That was like
Really?
the thing, trying to figure out how to like lengthen your Vine.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a crazy time between Vine and YouTube. So everybody, there was like an exodus of all the Viners went to YouTube, Instagram.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder now if that's what's going to happen with everyone on TikTok. Like, I'm wondering if the TikTokers are going to have to become YouTubers because it just doesn't seem like it's a sustainable market in the long run.
Right.
You know, so many things come and go. And I'm not saying YouTube will always be there, but it has been definitely much more consistent. So I think there will come a time when I think a lot of people on TikTok are going to have to figure out how to transition.
I've been trying to figure this out a lot lately, and you're right, dude. Yeah. YouTube is going to be here. This is the long game. Making long form content.
But we got to start making some shorts and TikToks as well, though.
Because it's fun. It's entertaining. You guys are going to like it. Everybody's watching shorts. I think up to 80% of all internet traffic is like fucking short form content. But that doesn't equate to like a lot of audience retention and building a relationship with the audience. Because they need this. They need us to interact with them and talk to them and be authentic. If they're just watching our fucking content that we made for the algorithm,
what I'm thinking,
it's not connecting with our human.
I think what would be good is if we start making some short films and we have one camera, like a vertical phone, and one doing like horizontal.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
That way we're able to edit it better. Because otherwise, then
we
you have
need
to
more
zoom in a lot, or it's like the box, and like that's fine. But I think it would be good to set it up that way to really get.
So, if you guys haven't noticed, we're somewhat limited with our production. Blame it on the fucking intern over here.
I know.
But yeah, we're trying to get
our producers letting us down, honestly.
a horizontal camera, vertical camera, so we can be pumping out shorts and TikTok for you guys. We want to keep you entertained. We do the same shit. We sit on our phones and we scroll and we're like, fuck this, fuck that. Okay, I'll watch this.
Yeah.
We need to interject ourselves into that.
Figure that out.
We're going to be there for you guys, making content. I think that might be it for today, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if I had anything else specifically to
Is
talk
there
about.
anything funny we can come up with for the loser of the bet? Next podcast, you got to show up looking like a dumbass somehow. Or you got to do something.
Run down the street wearing nothing but your underwear. We could take the camera back out of the studio like we did last time.
Yeah. We're taking the camera mobile.
I'd say stricking, but I feel like that's going to get flagged. So we'll say nothing but your underwear.
Okay. Underwear streak down the street. Possible. Take a nasty shot of something.
There you go.
Like
I'm like
fucking hot sauce and a million things.
My tummy hurts already.
Yeah.
Okay, that's some good ideas.
Okay.
One of those I think would work.
Let's go, Warriors.
Or take
Don't
a
let me
nasty
down,
shot and then run down the
Bay
street
Area.
in your underwear. There you go.
Yeah, okay. What have you guys come up with? Dude,
next episode.
we're boomers. We can't come up with funny ideas. Help us out.
Next episode, we are going to be doing a live stream. Do you want to just come up with a date for that? Let's pull out a calendar real quick because we're boomers.
Oh, now we have to hold ourselves to it.
I think that'd be good. Let's set up a preliminary date and then we'll post on social media just to confirm. You want to do what? Like a week's time? 2 weeks time? What do you think?
Probably a week. No, we can't pick a date for sure yet because I need to get my work schedule.
Okay.
And I'm going to be on
but soon. Well, then, yeah. Okay. So then soon, look on social media. We'll go ahead and post it on there. If anything, we could even just post like a quick little, like short for YouTube and figure out when we're going to do that and make a little promotional for.
We're going to let you guys know when the live stream is happening. But next week, episode 13, lucky number 13. That's my number, baby. But yeah. Episode 13, live stream. Let's do it.
Yeah.
One thing I was going to say is you were in Resball.
Yeah. I was working on Resball recently.
I don't know what
basketball.
I don't know what Resball. I'm like a Indian reservation basketball.
So it's based on a true story about a Native American high school that goes on to win the state championship. So reservation basketball.
Oh, yeah. Well.
And all the teams that they're playing are real, like Santa Fe High.
I was gonna say, is it New Mexico based?
But the school isn't real. It's called Cheska. So
who's producing this? Do you know?
It's Netflix.
Oh, Netflix.
Netflix show. Yeah.
Sweet.
It was really cool working on it. I was just doing background. Just an audience out in the
for the basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be a Red Lobster patron, I guess.
I might do that as well. We'll have to see.
I wish. So once again, we're doing background on the same movie, but not at the same day. We don't get to hang out.
It always happens to us. We always apply for it, and then we don't get the same. Yeah.
We want to get the same day so we can hang out on set together.
I know.
That'd be the dream.
That'd be ideal.
And if we do, we'll be sneaking some content for you guys.
For sure we will.
It's very strict. You can't take
You really can't. You really can't.
But I
Even
always
when I was
do.
standing on Obliterated, like I got some stuff, but you're not really supposed to. You gotta be careful.
Every time I take pictures, I can't help it.
I think everyone's taking pictures.
At least
it's just
selfies.
don't be posting it everywhere. You gotta
you gotta
what you're doing with
play
that.
it cool. Yeah. All right, that's a wrap. We'll see you guys in the live episode next week. Peace.
Catch you next time.
I got a cough.